Nice. Can I get a photo? Absolutely.
Timmy?
My phone is good.
Sorry, buddy.
Can I get one, Mark?
Absolutely.
Thanks, bro.
Hey,
well,
somebody asked me to pass this to you. That's on Robert Amenaza's training. So I don't know. So I don't know.
Be back there.
Okay. No problem.
all right. Hey, well, it was a dominating performance by Terrence tonight. Just give us your thoughts on it.
I thought he looked fantastic. I thought it took him a couple rounds to figure out the rushes and see how he was going to handle them. I was telling Brad, who was sitting next to me, Brad Goodman, that it was going to take him 3 or 4 rounds to figure him out, and then he was going to pot shot him, and exactly what he did. He was just too slick, too good. Jeff has a big heart, a great chin, but sometimes you got to save them from themselves.
Is this? I mean, obviously it's Terrence's only fight at 147, but at 140 he was the best fighter at that division. Do you feel like he's one of the top names, if not the top guy at 147?
I think he and Errol Spence will make for a fabulous fight. I think I told you this before.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Errol was one of my favorites in the coming out of the Olympics. I thought that he was going to be the one to make him and I thought him and Marcus were going to be the best pros. Terrence is doing what I thought he would do in a couple fights. That would be that should be a mega fight, a super fight.
I actually have a lot of people giving me both. I have a lot of people actually going full Spence on that. I feel like I'm the one that has to make an argument for Crawford in that.
Well,
I
think that Crawford right now in the next 2 or 3 fights, Crawford is my favorite. But give Spence 3 or 4 fights and get him some experience like Crawford got tonight. It's going to be difficult to beat Spence.
What was the most impressive thing that Terrence Crawford did tonight? Like, was footwork, timing?
The most impressive for me was once he figured him out, how easy he was getting up underneath him and changing the angle on him. At the beginning, he was allowing Horn to use his elbow and use his forearm. And then once he figured that out 2 or 3 rounds later, he was able to allow the rush and then move to one side and be in position to land his shots. And he's got such good balance. His bottom half is always in position to punch, and it's low. Jeff may have been bigger and stronger, but Jeff was straight up in the air, so he actually was weaker because the other guy had a better posture.
I know you have Triple G. You always tell me Triple G is the pound for pound #1 right now.
I have to say that.
Right. So I'm asking. So, I mean, where does Terrence land on that list?
He's got to be number 2. He's got to be number 2. Lomachenko number 3, maybe.
So behind Lomachenko for sure, then.
Yeah, I think that he's a little more developed at this point.
Is I guess. So it's top 3 then, I guess, in your opinion, is Triple G,
Terrence Crawford, and Lomachenko.
Talk about Triple G. Obviously, we talked about the IBF tripping already. Latest I've heard, I believe Triple G's kind of maybe gone a little soft on the 50. Not soft, but just kind of maybe come off a little off the 50-50. I mean, I don't know. You tell me.
I think that Triple G understands that the fans want this fight. The fans are just like when he fought on the 5th, he didn't want to rob the fans of the fights that they were to watch him fight. So he and Tom have talked to Oscar and to Eric about a different scenario. I don't know what the scenario is. Numbers always get mentioned on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that, but I honestly don't know what those numbers are that they're discussing, but it is being discussed, so hopefully it gets made.
From obviously you're hearing those conversations, just the tone of it and all that. Are you pretty hopeful that we're looking at the rematch in September?
The fact that they're talking about it is hope.
Right, yeah.
You know, the fact that they're talking about it and they're not saying it's completely dead is hopeful.
Right. Well, hopefully it happens, man. I appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much, Abel, and hopefully we next time I talk to you, hopefully we're talking about the match. It's done, and
so.
you know what I mean. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your time, man.